What's up, everybody? I know it feels like World War III out here, so let's get into it.
I can go to war with the cops, fuck nigga.
State your name, gangsta. Jada Kids, nigga.
Representing East Coast dog.
Wild with now.
Enough said then, nigga.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
If you fucking with the kids, you ain't gonna breathe. Only time I lick in the ears, New Year's Eve.
That's right, World War III. That's how that's how the Ayatollah got licked. Fuck out of here. It's World War III. Okay, a lot of beef going around. I just want to let me talk about this real briefly because this is the dumbest. This TI 50 thing is pathetic. Okay, it's one-sided. It's very one-sided, obviously for attention. Okay, TI is trying to market some new music he's got. This song with Pharrell let him know it's okay. It's okay. It's not great. It's not whack either, but it's just all right. Okay. I've seen a couple of, like this one girl I know who's a tattoo artist, whatever. She had it in the background while she's doing some tattoo shit. Who cares, right? Is it a banger? Is it something that we're always going to play? The answer is no. It's a mediocre song. So I get it. T.I. is trying to get attention. His kids are trying to get attention. Everyone's trying to get attention. And of course, the bots on the internet and just others who want to see 50 come into the ring are going to amp it up. So of course they're going to give T.I. attention and pretend that T.I. is some sort of a worthy candidate. But the pretense falls apart the moment you look at this for even a brief second. All right? Now, for some of y'all who say that, well, T.I. is would kill 50, but I mean, obviously that's nonsense. 50 only got Get Rich or Die Tryin', which is also nonsense. Just because that's the only album you've heard and because you are not familiar with hip hop doesn't mean that the rest of us aren't. You get what I'm saying? For example, when 50 plays this song, right, Out of Control, what's gonna happen? What's T.I. gonna respond with? Live Your Life? Really?
Yo, why don't you call your man Fifth, man? See what's up with him, man.
Hey, he's gonna respond with happy hits, like Funk Flex said. He's gonna get out the paint already. You don't have the joints. Guys, this is a no-brainer, okay? 50 Cent is one of the greatest rappers ever. Okay, you don't have to be a 50 fan, you have to be a hip-hop fan to understand this. He's obviously one of the greatest to ever do it, catalog-wise. Okay, not necessarily, I'm not going to say so much of a skill level, but again, skill level is relative. He certainly has the skill to make good songs. That's a skill. That's the most important skill in hip-hop, actually. You have to be able to write. 50 Cent can write. 50 Cent can write hooks. He can write verses. He can select great beats. He's smart enough to understand what a great beat is, what a good song sounds like. And if you think 50 Cent can't write, you haven't heard his shit because you're not paying attention, right? Now, I said, let me just shut this down once and for all because this conversation is so weird to me. In verses, all you got to do is come up with 20 songs, right, essentially, to do a verses. So I said, why don't I do a list to show you what I would put for, let's say, 50 side. I didn't really do a T.I. song because no one knows what the fuck T.I. songs are. Bring them out, right? What? I'm Serious. And then there's a couple of happy hits in there. Why You Wanna, Live Your Life. You Don't Know About Me. But then once you get into the verses, you don't know anything he said. No one cares about that song. So I said, okay, it's a lot easier to do 50 stuff because everyone's heard 50 shit. Okay, grandmothers in Dubai, Zimbabwe, they've heard 50 shit. Okay, we're not talking about the same level here. Okay, one is a local artist, one is an international superstar. There are levels to this shit. So I said, why not do 20 songs without Get Rich or Die Tryin'? You're going to tell me that T.I. has a better song than I Don't Need Him? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. T.I.'s never made a song that hard in his life. He can't. And again, I like T.I., but I Don't Need Him is some other shit. You don't got it. Best Friend, I played this the other day. I'll whip your head, boy. What's going to happen when 50 plays that shit and the beat kicks in? When the beat starts, you're going to be like, you're going to bring those happy hits? Those short T.I. happy hits? Fuck out of here. He's done. Hate it or love it. What's T.I. got for that? Wanksta. Remember, that's not on Get Rich or Die Tryin'. I mean, yes, it's a bonus record, but that's not Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Wanksta crushed buildings. I was there. It's still a hot record. It's an amazing song. I get money. I get money. Money I got. I get money. These are club anthems. I don't care where the fuck you went. I heard them shits in Lagos. Like, it doesn't matter where the fuck you are. These are international songs. Out of Control, which I just talked about. Ayo Technology. Okay, I actually like this song. I think the song has always been dope. But some people say, oh, it's because he's talking about technology. It's got a little sexual. You know, people get really weird when you start talking about sex and things like that. You get sort of the prudes come out the woodwork and pretend the song's bad. When in fact, they're just nervous, right? They'd rather keep it pause on talking about males and gangs and shit like that. Because that's what they can relate to, other men. But 50 was actually talking about how he wants to meet this chick or whatever, internet shit. Like, this is before Hinge and all that. It's a good song. Is it 50's best song? No. But does it work? Yeah, the beat's dope. Justin delivers a good chorus for what it is. It's an okay song. It's all right. But that's a hit. That's an international hit. We've heard that song before. It's a dope song. Even if you were to take out one or two of these songs, and I'm going to get to that, there's still more after 20 that 50 can toss in there that have nothing to do with Get Rich or Die Tryin'. That would still destroy most of T.I.'s catalog, right? How to Rob. You're going to tell me that T.I. has a song better than How to Rob? Really? Rowdy. I talked about this already. Someone pretended like it wasn't a hot record. This is a huge record. Again, this is more underground, sure. But this is a hot record. This is one of 50's best records, again, outside of Get Rich or Die Tryin'. So, okay, you could say in that list, let me give you 8. Let me say, all right, I think all 10 of them are bangers, but let's just say you decide, I told you, I don't like AO Tech. That song's stupid. Or Rowdy is too local. Okay, there's still 8 on here that are surefire, bona fide, fucking classic ass records. Undeniable. No one's even. Let me give you 7, actually. Let's take Best Friend out, which is stupid. I wouldn't even recommend taking that out. Okay? But let's just say, because that's a song for the ladies, and it's a hot song. I still hear that shit. But let me say that 3 of these don't work. That's still 7 undeniable fucking songs. International hits. Now let's keep going. Let's do another 10. Magic Stick? Do you not realize how big Magic Stick was? And still is? That shit, you play that song now, everyone's on Magic Stick. That shit was fire. Magic Stick is undeniable. If he does the verses and he doesn't play Magic Stick, to me, that's a waste. Okay? In My Hood, that was a great song. Again, the album cut, maybe you don't want to necessarily play that, but everybody who's listened to 50 knows that song. Okay? Again, I can say, we can sub that out if you so want. Okay? But again, these hits keep coming. Window Shopper? You're going to tell me people don't know Window Shopper? Talk About Me, which is a dope-ass song on the Get Rich or Die Tryin' score, the soundtrack. Fantastic song. And everywhere I go, like everywhere I be. That shit is hard. That is one of 50's, like, low-key, again, very well written. All the different angles that he's coming. It shows you that 50 can write. A lot of people can never. T.I. himself can't make a song like that. Thug Love. Beyonce. This is before Beyonce was big, actually. This song was huge. I mean, now, again, I say underground. Fair enough, right? It wasn't like no mainstream hit, but we heard it outside. This shit got played out in the clubs. I was outside. Ghetto Quran. You're going to tell me people don't listen to that song? They don't like that shit? Candy Shop. Again, you can say, oh, it's Candy, blah, blah. It was a huge record. Massive record. It's probably bigger than anything T.I. ever come out with. Frankly, I don't know. And it's not bad. Again, it's an okay song. It's, in fact, one of the better Scott Storch beats. Even though I'm not a big Scott Storch fan. And, like, a lot of those beats to me in that era were kind of thin. But Candy Shop was a huge song. Life's on the Line. You're telling me that people don't know Life's on the Line? You're telling me people don't know Gunz for Sale? Let me play Gunz for Sale. Fuck out of here. This was my shit. And there's others. I'm not even talking about Start 101, popping them things. I'm not even talking about Or So Seductive and all that other shit. Right? This record has no video. None. Okay? And it's got what? 11 million views? You're telling me people don't know the song?
Woo! Gee, you got semi-automatics, and we got them revolvers. We them niggas you should get at.
When you got a problem.
With them hollow tips in them. Man, that's just something. We got them Lucas, and them ones, and they all for sale. Got that 9mm, got that 10mm, got that low deuce, and they all for sale. Got that old trade.
Come on, guys. Why are we talking about this? This is ridiculous. 50 has hits. Ski Mask Way. That's 20. And then I could keep going a little bit. Be a gentleman. Baby, have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. I mean, it just goes on. I mean, I think I've kind of gotten really the best shit, I would say, of 50. And this is all non-Get Rich or Die Tryin stuff. This stuff alone, these 20 songs alone would destroy most rappers who have ever rapped. So you're telling me that somehow T.I. would destroy 50. You're high. You're fucking high. So, like, some of these conversations are so dumb. Again, I kind of... But, you know, if you keep trolling, eventually I guess you have to address it. And it's a slow news day. This is the thing. A lot of these guys, like a T.I., they know. They're strategic about these things. They look at, okay, there's not much going on in hip-hop. It's dead. Everyone's waiting for Drake to drop something. Shout out to the Sixth God. They're all waiting for Drake to come back and save hip-hop, okay? Drake's chilling. And so shit is dead. They're waiting for the wave. And, you know, Drake is the one that tells you niggas what waves to ride. So while shit is dead, T.I. is like, look, you know, shit is dead. I control 50. I can, you know, I got some music. I might as well use 50 to sell that shit. Okay, people are going to amp up the set. Breakfast Club and others are going to also amp up the set because they've got nothing else to report about. And also there's war going on, so, you know, people don't want to talk about that shit. They want to talk about simple-minded dumb shit. So let me go in this battle and claim that somehow 50 is scared of me, you know, and like and, you know, New York and all this goofy shit. Who cares? Okay? Who cares? Listen, at the end of the day, New York invented hip-hop. That's a fact. Stop it. New York invented hip-hop. They're the best at it. They have always been the best at it. It's a fact. Does that mean that they're the only ones that make hip-hop? No. Are there people outside of New York that make great hip-hop? Yes. Are there people outside of New York who make better hip-hop than niggas in New York? Yes. Of course there are. But overall, are the best rappers, producers, b-boys, graffiti artists, DJs, are overall the best of all the bunch come from New York? The answer is yes. You know why? Because they invented it. And because they had such a head start on everyone else that they were already performing at an apex before a lot of people even figured the shit out. And then y'all copied them. Do you not understand this? I'm not from New York. Don't come at me. Now you're going to say I'm a tether from Canada. Okay, fair enough. What the fuck do I know? That's okay. Fine. Right? What is this tether? He's not even American. Blah, blah, blah. I know the truth hurts. Okay? I know the truth hurts. Sometimes an outsider, call me a tether if you want. Sometimes a treacherous tether. Shout out to Cool Moti. He's not the tether, but treacherous. But the point is, sometimes it's very obvious from the outside looking in. Okay? And for all you people, you can say what you want. I've lived in the U.S. My family's American. I mean, what else you wanted? I've been to many cities in the United States. So you guys are acting like I don't know. Okay, whatever. If that makes you comfortable. But the truth is, you're going to wake up in the morning, you're going to look at the ceiling, and you're going to be like, damn, 50 Cent. Oh, I forgot. I'll wake up, stare at the stone, I'm alive. Oh, if 50 drops this, come on. Not that he would play this in the verses. Oh! Please don't play with the animal.
The world can't east, little nigga. I run New York. Even I ain't there, little nigga. I run New York.
And I'm gonna end it at that, man. Love y'all. Later.